Dynamo now at Sporting KC last night, trying to gain a little bit of ground in the standings. Currently holding on to that fifth spot, trying to reach the playoffs. Dynamo, they had a few chances, not many though. Kind of like Tuesday's scoreless draw against Chicago. Goose eggs last night in Sporting KC, but you know what? They get the point. Dynamo, fault of 6-5-7 on the season. All right, let's talk more Dynamo now. We're joined by Dynamo forward Brian Ching. Good to have you here, as always.
Thanks for having me, Randy.
Road trip back from Kansas City. Thanks for making a little time for us tonight. Coming back, scoreless draw. You look at it and say, where's the offense? But you guys look at it, hey, we got the point in a pretty tough environment there.
Yeah, anytime you get a point on the road or any points on the road, especially in the MLS, it's pretty difficult because a lot of teams play a lot better at home. But Kansas City is one of the best teams in the East. They're basically kind of like us when it comes to playing at home. They hardly ever lose there. So to go there and get a point, considering the conditions being 120 degrees at kickoff, it's a job well done by the guys, especially after 2 hard games that week as well.
You look at the record, 6-5-7. Maybe those that aren't the soccer diehards look at that and say, this team's struggling. You're in there. Is this team struggling, or are you guys ready to make that summer move here?
I think we're kind of ready to make that push. I don't think we've done as well as we'd like on the road. And we've had a lot of road games to start off the season because BVA Compass Stadium opening up, in May. So, now we have a push of a lot of home games. And, if we come out of this stretch, kind of unbeaten at home like we have been, I think, we'll climb the charts and kind of be right where we want to be come the end of the summer.
And we do want to mention during the week, no games this week, but big stretch coming up. You have 3 in a row at BBVA Sunday, then next Wednesday, the next Saturday. So in a span of, 6 days, you've got 3 games. Talk about getting that in, dealing with the heat, keeping the legs fresh, and somehow get through these games and hopefully get some wins here. Yeah,
I think the league hasn't done us any favors this year as far as scheduling goes. We have long breaks and then we'll have a whole lot of games. But having said that, we're a team that not going to use that as an excuse. Especially in the heat, we're playing 3 games in 6 days. That's difficult. In any environment, more or less. The heat that's going to be have. So, it's going to be a challenge for us to stay hydrated and for Dom to kind of change the lineup, keep fresh legs out there. But having said that, I think we've handled a few of our stretches pretty well this year.
But you're getting the parts back to make that charge.
Yeah, if you look at where we were last year compared to where we are now, I think we're ahead of where we were last year, and we've had a lot more road games. And so, I think for us, it's just going to be take care of our home games when they come. This stretch with 3 games at home is going to be extremely important for us to come out with, hopefully 7 to 9 points. I think is a realistic goal for us, and if we do that, we're really going to jump up the standings.
It's a rowdy environment. Actually, a lot of fun to go out there. If you haven't been to a Dynamo game, go out and check it out at BBVA. You've got a chance coming up. Brian, thanks for the time, man. Best of luck. Get some training in. Get some rest this week. Big stretch ahead for the Dynamo. Again, home game Sunday, next Wednesday, and Saturday as well. 3-game homestand at BBVA for the Dynamo. Thanks, man.
Thanks, man.